Welcome back, Insufferable Gaming fans. Your old pal SirRosser here. When last time we left off, I had a bunch of excess inventory, which I got rid of by putting it in my loot fist cube. And I had a bunch of stuff in my pocket wizardy dimension, which I also sorted out and put in the loot fist cube. And I was down a bunch of hit points and magic, which I regained by walking back and forth in this little area here, but I thought you'd get bored, so I just off-screened it. And since there weren't any enemies spawning in this little area where I'm standing, it all turned out quite nicely. So, time to continue on again, and here we go. Look at that. Big old mess of crap, right off the bat. How do I want to deal with this? Let's invite Thaumites into the mix. That should be fun. And also kicking a dude or two. I would not be remiss in performing this duty. All in all, not too bad. We'll just keep on wailing on them until they die. And you see, those Thaumites, they just pop right back up. Ooh, a pearlescent wand. Especially effective against undead and demonic creatures. Well, I have the wand skill this go through, so I'll give it a shot. I guess I'll try it out and see what it does. Definitely don't want to step in that nest of Thaumites. We'll take this free stuff, though. Unfortunately, I could not disarm the trap, and as a result, I have taken some damage. How unfortunate. Well, I think I'll still make it. The bad news is, while I was doing all that walking around waiting to regenerate, a whole ton of monsters probably respawned. But it's nothing I can't handle. I don't think.
Critical hit.
I should go ahead and resummon my mustache golem.
Critical hit.
Pretty soon it will be obsolete. I believe with the next level I'll be getting my machine golem thingy. Let's see, what's this lever gonna do for us? It activated traps. Super. Well, good thing they were low-level traps. Most of which I can disarm easily. We've got some pretty good bolts in here, but since I have no crossbow skill, I'm just gonna ignore that. And I also don't have the money to just blow on buying them just to put in my loot fist cube. We'll continue on. Well, just assume for the sake of argument that I'm always going to continue on. I'm never gonna just stop and stay somewhere forever. Although, if there were any place where I would stop and stay forever, this would be a good candidate. I'll just bottleneck the enemies in here. And sort of get out of the way and let things take their course. I'll just go around here, see what's happening. Looks like the mustache did the trick. We've got an insolent rutabaga. We've also got some kunai. I like picking up ranged weapons because they usually come in stacks that I can just drop in my loot fist cube. Ooh, a potion of replenishment. Excellent. Begone, demonic tuber. Yes. It was not long for this world. Once my adventurous sights had been set on such a thing, it was only a matter of time before it shuffled off this mortal coil. I'm pretty sure rutabagas shuffle. That's how they traverse space, right? By shuffling.
Critical hits.
Let's see, what's in here? Bunch of baseballs. Softballs. Yeah, if I had a ton of money, I'd just buy all of this and chuck it right in the cube. But I don't. Let's see, was it 200 or 300 pieces of loot fisk I needed to get for optimal satisfaction at the old loot fisk statue? I've forgotten. I think it was 200. However, I don't seem to recall having passed a loot fisk statue anywhere yet, so it's a bit of a moot point. I may look it up again after I'm done recording, just so I'll know what I'm dealing with. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to replace this mustache golem. It seems to be quickly outliving its usefulness. Which, again, I said that the Golemancy tree would be obsolete relatively quickly, mid-game at the latest. But it has some useful applications early on and a couple of skills that do well later. Let's try to disarm this. No. Did not make it. Unfortunate. Acid bolts. I will try to disarm it from here. And, as a result, when I screwed up, it hit the other thing. I'm gonna explore this room because I think that's one of those one-way switches.
Critical hit.
Like maybe you can only pick one or something. I don't recall for sure, but I know there was some sort of gimmick with these. Let's take a look. Up there we have some kind of expensive looking thing, so let's throw this one. What is that? It's a sphere. This must be one of the newer items. Can I equip that? Yes, it is an orb. It ups my magic like freaking crazy, and my trap skills, and my trap sight radius, and all it's going to cost me is some blocking and damage absorption. But it ups my strength as well. Hell yeah, I'll take it. That was a good find. That was an awesome find. And I'm very happy to have that on the team. I'm just gonna have to make sure not to get myself hit as much. Mustache Golem, get over here. Get your head in the game, buddy. And as long as your head's in the game, be sure to cover it with some sort of gas mask, because, man, I'd hate to be in there right now. We'll just let him duke it out. It seems to be working. I think the Mustache Golem might be immune to gas, but don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert. I'll just keep passing turns until something comes at me. Oh, here comes the cube. Is it going to come within my sphere of influence? Nope. Alright. I'll just walk over and give it a punt. If you've played this for a long time, you kind of learn how to game the system. Spatial instability potions can be good if you have no other way of warping through walls and whatnot, but they're very, very unreliable. Hopefully, once I level up a couple more times, I'll have something that will make them unnecessary. The Digger Ray. We love the Digger Ray. Here's our fish in a barrel room. Just go ahead and hit that. And let the mustache handle it. Oh, mustache didn't handle it. Get back in the game there, buddy. Like any good overlord, I like to let my underlings have a sense of accomplishment by allowing them to achieve goals. This particular goal is the leader of the zombies. He is the commander of Lord Dredmor's 95th flank, the Forgotten Usurper. Surge forth, noble stash. You're certain to get a promotion for this. Yep, the rest of them flee, and we chase. I don't know what happened there.
Critical hits.
That's slightly glitchy. That's alright. I'm not gonna complain too much. As long as my save file doesn't corrupt. I'm just gonna kick a couple of zombies. Ooh, you know what I ought to do? I ought to try that pearlescent wand. See what it does. Where was it? Here it is. Wow. Okay. Set it on fire at the very least. How many charges is on that? 6 charges left. And it very nearly instantly killed that one. Well, good to know. I'm just going to wait till this fire dies out so my mustache isn't killed. I'm hitting space to advance the counter there. Good, good. Pearlescent wand is kind of badass. Hell yeah. I mean, it's nothing I could use in-game or anything, but if I'm just gonna find a bunch of stuff like that, I might as well use it. And I think my mustache just walked directly into the fire, facilitating its own demise. Kick. I fear not the baddies. I fear not the murderous rutabaga, nor the felonious carrots, or even the wistful... Sorry, I couldn't think of a vegetable soon enough. My bad. That's right, because usually when I say wistful I think of oysters, which aren't a vegetable. Never mind why I think oysters are wistful. It has to do with Magical Michelle's mystical shop of arcane wonders, which is shorthand for I am an incredibly mean dungeon master. That zombie was not pushed back by my ruthless onslaught. That ain't good. I'm getting a little low on health. Maybe I should use one of these coral wands. Why not? It's rapid healing. I do likes me some rapid healing. Though, I think I'd be well served to save them for later. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find more stuff to fix the wands as I move on in my wand crafting skill. Perhaps I'll level that up next. Probably not, though. I think from here on out I'll try to take a fairly even kill with my leveling. Keel. An even keel. Not an even kill. It's a nautical term. As we all know, nautical terms make no sense whatsoever. Why do they call it port and starboard? Why don't they just say left and right? These are things I have no answer for. I guess it's because boating is just like one big, fascinating club. Well, something just happened there. Not sure what it was. Not sure I care. Let's just beat up some dudes. Me and Mustache Golem, back to back. Yeah, we a good team. You take that side, I'll take this. And I'll kick that guy over there to your side. Because I am also a cruel overlord. More spatial instability potion. Good. The Jello just keeps on coming back. Jello has no sense of self-preservation. It'll just jiggle right on back every time. I'll take the free beer though. And I'll leave this throwing weapon dispenser to its own devices. Okay, down here then. Ooh, an undead Ethernaut. Those are a little ahead of my pay scale. I might as well get used to it. I'll be seeing them on level 4? Maybe they are on level 3. I can't remember which level is 3 and which is 4, but they're... at least one of them is really nasty, as I recall all too well. Yep, there it goes. I am really not regenerating magic nearly quickly enough. But, again, I have a plan for that. If I ever get desperate, all I do is close the door to the previous room, and close the door to the next room, and I can just walk back and forth regenerating magic. But it's not really something I want to do on screen. So I'll try to spare you guys from it as much as possible. Okay, another lever. That, did something somewhere, I'm sure. How close am I to being able to summon forth the newest golem?
You need more mana.
I need more mana. Drink more booze. Fine.
Critical hits.
Okay, we have here a magical type of thingy-dealy, which will take us to a new place in the wizard dimension.
Critical hits.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write that down right now with this piece of paper and pen that I just happen to have. Nifty, yes? Let's take a look. Let's see here. Corp Mag. Uzmag. Fro. Corp Mag Uzmag Fro. I probably didn't need to write that down. That's kind of easy to remember. Corp Mag Uzmag Fro. Well, I've got it anyway. I should hang out there and see what wonders await us, but I'm not going to do it now because I'm kind of low on health and resources. Ooh. Free Lutefisk. I'm just going to put all that directly in Lutefisk Cube, while the Mustache Golem deals with all newcomers.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
Mighty chaotic. When you put Lutefisk in the Lutefisk Cube, it becomes Lutefisk. Might as well put some of this other stuff in there while I'm at it. Stuff I'm either not going to or can't use. Mostly traps and trap-based items. Yep, these go. I'll mess around with the rest of that later. Ooh, we have an eyeball shrine. That could come in quite a bit of handy if we're on a quest that involves the eyeball shrine. I'll just take these traps. You'll notice that I'm able to more easily deal with a lot more traps since we equipped that orb that had lots of trap affinities on it. One thing we're not dealing with more easily is zombies. Zombies. Piss off, zombie. Zombie successfully pissed. So many interesting things to kick. We're really smoking along now. Ooh, a magma mace. If I had a mace skill, that would be a great thing to find, assuming I also had blacksmithing skill. So many crafting skills are dependent on also having other skills to go with them. It really is a crapshoot. Okay, doesn't look like I can get down there unless I go around. So going around is on the agenda. Ooh, a dire sandwich. Well, activated a trap right on my mustache golem. I'll take the traps. I'll take them. I'm just gonna turn them into fish lye soup, but you know, at least I have them. It's better to have the option to turn something into smelly fish lye soup than to not have the option. Even a bad option is an option nonetheless. This even applies in games like Gradius, where they give you options. And some of them you'd rather not have, but you'd rather have them than not have any. Looks like we're just curling around into the end of this particular area. I can deal with Diggles. I really need to find a grinder. Whoa, I saw that a little too late. Oh well. It was just a, I want to say, easy target. Yeah. I don't mind that so much. Nope, looks like we're gonna walk all the way back around and fill in some of these blank areas now. Or, not blank, but unexplored. Here's one now. This isn't too bad. Inventory's getting full again, though. But that's to be expected. That's what you deal with in these trying times. Rush forth, mustache projector. Get your ass over there and fight my enemies for me. He was trying to dodge behind that candelabra. Bless his little heart. Whoa! That mummy is spewing poison at me. And this is Clockwork Drill Bolt. Not all that helpful. Let's just wear that out. Take a look at our inventory. Get rid of some of this crap. Not the good stuff. Don't want to get rid of the good stuff. We like the good stuff. I'm going to have to do some major inventory management again soon. But not right now. Hey, a shop. A shop with a baddie. You don't often see enemies spawn directly in the shops. What do we see in this shop? A knobbly staff, cranky crossbow, fancy hatchet, rusty bardici, nail board, and a sickle. All stuff that I can't even use effectively. I could sell a bunch of crap, but I put it all in my loot fist cube. And trust me, I think it's worth it to get high loot fist cube numbers. More useful than having lots of money to buy stuff. Although, if I find something that sells for just an absolute freaking ton of money, you know, all bets are off. Ooh, an octo. Yeah. I'm sure the next level is the hard one that I'm thinking of, level 3, which is going to have a kind of sci-fi theme to it. So I'm really going to need that robot golem. I forget what it's called, but it's going to be necessary to soak up hits. Okay, what do we have here? Dwarven Express Post. Okay, I know what this is. I didn't mean to step on that, but my inventory was full, so it just did it for me. Damn you, wonky inventory. Piss off, useless items. Okay, the Dwarven Express Post. And again, I'm sorry if I've explained this before and just forgotten. What it does is it drops off 3 evil chests. I'll take that cube of flesh. And this one. I might be able to blacksmith it. Wait, do I even still have the blacksmith skill in this run? I do. I might be able to use those cubes of flesh to make an omnipotent pork sword later. But when I hit this switch, I will be graced with 3 evil chests, which could have super powerful enemies or super awesome items. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure that I did explain this before. Well, let's do it. Here goes nothing. Super powerful enemy. Fair enough. It's a klepto-blobby. They steal shit from you. So you really have to be careful around these. And there are also a set of blobbies later that will corrupt your gear, which means that when you get hit, you have a chance of just flat out losing bonuses. This one is Nailboard Mark II Prototype. Nice, I think. Nailboard Mark II is revolutionizing combat woodwork. This prototype is not certified for field use. It is studded with black iron. I wonder if it's worth anything. I've sold better. Let's get like some kind of armor or accessory. In Chewy, the Quest of Pride is a crude iron sword. Well, that was a disappointing set of whatevers. Disappointment. Sometimes it's inevitable, but it makes us a stronger person. And we've got quite a long way to go before we get back to where we need to be. So, I think I'll just let Mustache Golem finish off the Baron there. And I will replace him. Ooh! But I leveled up, so it wasn't a waste. And we get the Mortal Machine. Summons a friendly robot companion to lacerate your enemies. Yes, yes, please. I'll take it. And that is going to eat up most of our MP. But this thing's tough. And it looks like we can only have one helper at a time. But watch it go. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. We'll get to know the Mortal Machine a bit more next time. But for now, I am out of time, so until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.